Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Test Tube Plus today. I am Trace. This is episode 1 of 5 on our new series about borders and boundaries. Why do we have these invisible lines around us, and how have they evolved over our history? Not just humans, but throughout our history. And what good are they? Are they good or are they bad? We're also going to talk about some strange and ambiguous borders later on in the series, borders that are all over the world. Some of them are literally around the world, but we'll get to that later. So first, why do we make borders at all? What is it about humanity that makes us want to divide each other up? I mean, all animals have some level of territory. You know, you watch any of the nature channels, hopefully Animal Planet, and you'll see the animals divide up their territory. Chimpanzees, according to a 2010 study in Current Biology, will fight wars for that territory. And when you fight a war for territory, as a chimp, you gain similar things to what humans gain, and that is land, improved security, extra food, resources, better access to mates, any number of different things. And many animals recognize that there's such thing as territory, hunting grounds, and all sorts of other kind of ways to mark your space. Mainly it's for mating purposes, but all sorts of animals will either, pee on trees or spread their scents in some way so they can say, this area is mine, stay away competition, I'm protecting my offspring here. And that extends to humans, of course, as well. And scientists think that chimps, being one of our closest genetic relatives, indicate that. Of course, bonobos don't really have the same territorial display that chimps do, and they're also related to us, so maybe there's a little bit of wiggle room here. So borders aren't like this thing that somebody invented recently. Chimpanzees had it, ancient humans had it thousands of years ago, and even more recently, people who we think of having no borders also had it. As human civilization developed, we moved from open land into agriculture, and agriculture requires tending a plot of land, taking a specific piece and making sure that that piece works for you. When you do that, you have to protect that plot from predators, which when you're growing crops could be deer or rabbits, but it could also mean other humans. It could mean predators like wolves if you have cattle. Farming the same land for generations makes you want to protect that land even stronger because that is now a big part of not only your survival, but your family history. And that makes it essentially a de facto border. This is my land, I worked it, and I need it. And there are dozens of reasons as to why humans are territorial. They increase their security, they increase their ability to defend themselves, they reduce the spread of disease, they can reinforce dominant political structures, and even localize things like waste disposal.